Pope to Filipino community, we must build a welcoming home. Speaking to members of Spain's Filipino community, Pope Francis highlights the life of Saint Lorenzo Ruiz, the Philippines' first saint. Speaking to representatives of the Filipino community residing in Spain, Pope Francis expressed his joy at their visit to the Vatican. He began by complimenting the word they have chosen as the title of their mission in Madrid, Tayanan, which translated means home. The Pope stressed that it well represents the universal Church because wherever we go, is for us a home, warm and welcoming. A place of welcome. For the more than 200,000 Filipino nationals in Spain, the community has a headquarters in Madrid at the parish of Nuestra Señora del Espino, or Our Lady of the Thorn. While they may have a safe place to call home, the Pope commented on the reality of so many migrants, who, rather than finding a warm and welcoming home, find countless difficulties and misunderstandings, which rise up like thorns against them. Why celebrate? The private audience marked the 25th anniversary of the canonical establishment of the personal parish of the Immaculate Conception in St. Lorenzo Ruiz in the city of Barcelona. Pope Francis described St. Lorenzo as a very beautiful figure who speaks to us about the integration of cultures. Reflecting on the 17th century saint, the Pope highlighted his Chinese and Filipino ancestry and their Spanish heritage, which brought faith to that part of the world. However, St. Lorenzo Ruiz was forced to leave his homeland of the Philippines because of injustice, in his case, defamation. Pope Francis likened his struggle with that of the millions of people forced to immigrate today to save their lives or seek a better future. After leaving the Philippines, St. Lorenzo was called to testify to his faith through the ultimate act of love, giving his life. Concluding his message to the representatives, Pope Francis called on them to imitate St. Lorenzo and his example of a life dedicated to serving God and others. By doing this, the Pope said, we too can build our Tayanan and be a warm, welcoming home to others. The first Filipino venerated in the Church, born around the year 1600 near Manila, Philippines, Lorenzo served as an altar server and calligrapher at his local parish. When he was a young man, he entered the Dominican confraternity of the Most Holy Rosary. In 1636, he was accused of murdering a Spaniard, and he fled to Japan. At the time, Japan was persecuting Christians, and soon after his arrival, Lorenzo was arrested for being a Christian. Eventually he was tortured and killed for the faith. Beatified on February 18, 1981 in the Philippines, it was the first beatification ever held outside the Vatican. 6 years later, he was canonized and became the patron saint of Filipino youth, the Philippines, people working overseas, and altar servers.